Imagine biting into a hot, crispy fritter, fresh out of the fryer, dipped into a tangy coconut chutney. It's the ultimate tea times Indian snack. Today, I'm going to show you how to make these irresistible Chana Dal Vada. They're deliciously crispy on the outside, soft and spicy on the inside. These vada are a South Indian favorite that you're going to love too. Hey there, welcome to Flavors of Home with Rash. If you love simple, authentic Indian recipes, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. So let's begin making these perfectly crispy dal vadas along with a spicy coconut chutney that pairs perfectly with it. Let's start with the chutney. Grab a blender and add 1 cup of grated, unsweetened, desiccated coconut, 1/3 of a cup of roasted chana dal, 1/2 a cup of fresh chopped coriander, 2 spicy green chilies, 1/2 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1/2 teaspoon of ground black pepper. Add salt to taste. Bring in some cold water to help it blend smoothly. Remember, when grinding the chutney, try not to run the blender for too long at one go. Go slowly and stop in between. If you blend for too long, the coconut might release its oils, and we don't want that. You can see that the chutney is almost done. Now transfer this into a bowl and we'll move on to tempering. Now let's give the chutney a little extra flavor with some tempering. Heat a pan on high heat, then add 2 teaspoons of oil. Once the oil is hot, reduce the heat to medium-low. Add 1/2 teaspoon of chana dal and 1/2 teaspoon of urad dal. Roast them for about 3 to 4 minutes until they get nice and crisp. Next, throw in 1/2 teaspoon of mustard seeds, 2 to 3 dried red chilies, and about 7 to 8 curry leaves. Now pour this hot tempering directly over your chutney and mix it all in. And there you have it, a green coconut chutney that's slightly spicier than the usual, with the same creamy texture and nutty flavor you'll love. It's perfect with dosas, idlis, or even mung dal bhajiyas. Enjoy! Now let's move on to making the dal vada. Here's how you'll prep the chana dal. Take 1 cup of chana dal, wash it well, and soak it for 7 to 8 hours. After soaking, drain the water and you'll notice how nice and soft the dal has become. Now add about 70 to 80% of the dal to a mixer grinder. Set aside the rest to add later as whole dal. To the grinder, add 2-inch piece of fresh ginger, 6 to 8 garlic cloves, 2 to 3 spicy green chilies, and then grind everything coarsely. No water here, just pulse it slowly and gradually. If the dal sticks to the sides, stop and scrape it down. You want a coarse grind, not too fine. This is the texture you're looking for. Once that's done, transfer the ground dal into a large mixing bowl. Now it's time to add some amazing spices. Grab a coffee grinder or a pestle and mortar and coarsely grind the following: 1/2 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon of whole coriander seeds, 1/2 teaspoon of fennel seeds, 1/2 teaspoon of black peppercorns. Feel free to add extra peppercorns if you love a little more heat. The pepper really shines in this vada, give it a fantastic flavor. Here's my spice mix. You can see it's quite coarse with a few small pieces of spice that's exactly how you want it. Add the ground spice to your dal mixture. Now toss in the reserved whole chana dal, 1 chopped red onion, and then salt to taste. Next, we will take 3 to 4 sprigs of fresh curry leaves and chop them up finely. These will add such a fragrant, savory touch to the dal vada, so be generous with them. Also, you want to add a handful of chopped coriander leaves as well. Now add 1 tablespoon of rice flour. This helps give the vada its crispy texture. Add a pinch of asafoetida or hing, and then pour in 1 tablespoon of hot oil. Mix everything together and mash it well, kind of like kneading dough. So as you mix, you'll notice the onions release some juice, and that's okay. If it gets too wet, just add 1 to 2 tablespoons of rice flour to balance it out. If the mixture holds together when you form a ball, you're good to go. If it's too loose or falls apart, you may need to add a little more rice flour. Before we start to shape the vadas, let's put a pan on with some oil. Heat it to around 160 to 165 Celsius. That's 320 to 330 Fahrenheit. While the oil heats up, let's shape the vadas. Take a small portion of the dal mixture, roll it into a ball, place it in the palm of your hand, and gently flatten it into a saucer shape. The edges should taper slightly. This is the perfect shape. Shape all the vadas in the same way and set them aside on a plate. While the oil heats up, let's check the consistency of the mixture again. It should be slightly moist. This ensures the vadas will be light and soft inside. When the oil is ready, carefully drop the vadas into the hot oil one by one. Depending on the size of your pan, you can fry about 3 or 4 at a time. For the first 30 to 40 seconds, don't stir. Let them cook undisturbed so that they set their shape. After that, reduce the heat to medium-low and cook them slowly. This helps cook the inside through while the outside turns crispy and golden. Look at that golden color. Once they're fried to perfection, remove them with a slotted spoon. Place them on a paper towel to drain any excess oil. And there you go. Let's plate the Chana Dal Vada along with the coconut chutney we made earlier. Now we are ready to serve and enjoy. These vada are crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside, perfect with that coconut chutney we made earlier. Serve them hot and enjoy that full, crispy, spicy experience. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Please give me a big thumbs up and leave a comment below. Share this with your friends and family. And if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, before you go, check out the other recipes on the screen now. And don't forget to click the bell icon so you get notified every time I post a new recipe. Thank you so much. Bye for now.